Time for the engine. Everything's been in place, right? We've got our main gears and everything are in there, right? I don't actually remember putting a drive gear in there, but I don't see anything over here. Did we put? Yeah, we put the clutch disc on. What else do we need? We put on head. Hello again, friends and fans. Raptor here. My Summer Cars, the name of the game. We're continuing on again. We are almost done with our engine. We just need to finish up a few extra parts here. I'm sure we're missing a few things, so we got to get that in there in order to put it on the engine hoist and drop her into the car. Then we'll start working on suspension, a few other things. Apparently brakes are important. I didn't even know about those, so we'll add those in a little bit. You can see suspension pieces, springs and such, all sorts of different things. Actually, this is, I think, the engine housing where we're going to have to lower it onto eventually. But anyway, let's get started here. We need to assemble a few extra things. I just need to remember exactly where they are and what they are that we need. I think we got most of the stuff together. You should be impressed with me. I actually did a pretty good job here of putting most things together. Air filter, I think, is something we can put on now or probably later. Actually, let's see where this thing... oh, God. Oh, she dropped pretty quick. So much for that engine hoist, huh? Because apparently we're super strong. That actually makes it a little unbalanced. We better rip that thing off just in case. There we go. Yeah, let's take you over here and put you on there. There we go. All right, perfect. Now, let's go ahead and see if we can put this thing on the engine hoist. I think that's pretty much everything aside from a few small random pieces. So let's see if we can get this thing... does it actually move? Can we pull this anywhere? Oh, we can. All right, let's pull this over here and see if we can drop the engine onto it. I think we can get the gearbox on there, too, so we better do that. A few extra things that I may have forgotten about. That's going to have to go around the other side, so let's make sure we pop that on there. Oops, sorry about that. There we go. Perfect. Now we have to bolt this on here, I'm sure. We just need to find where the bolts are. That's for the other side there. Let's see if we can move the gearbox around. My summer car is going wonderfully. I've had a heck of a lot of fun in here. Trying Not to Die is basically... basically, that's what the game should be called, is Trying Not to Die, the video game. That would be a great title for it. All right, now we've set it on top of the toolbox. That's not good. There we go. All right, now we just need to find what... wait, who shut my toolbox? Was that me? All right, anyway. Let's find out which wrench exactly, crescent wrench here, that we have to use. Damn, those bugs scare the hell out of me every time. I hate that. Get away, bugs. Shoe fly. Don't bother me. All right, I'm busy. That's why. Let's see. Oh, maybe it's a bigger wrench. Those are some pretty big bolts, actually. Let's get those up to the end of the thing here. There we go. All right, good. Okay, everything's looking good here. Let's go ahead and find what piece we're looking for. There we go. Oh, nope, those were ones on the inside there. Come on now. It's got to be one of these smaller ones. I think these are the ones we haven't yet. There we go. All right, good, good, good. All right, a few more turns and we'll be good. We just need to make sure everything's tightened. There we go. Now, is it just 6 of these bolts? I see 3 on this side, possibly 3 on the other. This should be for the gearbox, I'm thinking. I see 3 down here. Now, what else have we put on here? We got to put on the hoist next, I think. The oil pan's on there. The drive gear, did we get that on there? Actually, I don't know if we actually put the drive gear on there. That's going to have to be... That's a useful piece of technology if we haven't gotten that on there yet. I think that's another thing we'll need. All right, looks like the gearbox is on there. Drive gear. Let's go ahead and look around. Make sure we didn't forget anything. Down here is different type of... oh, yep, the radiator and linkage for the clutch and such. Different things up here. Brakes, a few other things. There's the tires, headlight down there. I think that's pretty much it. I don't think we've missed anything. Christmas lights up here, I think. Yep, Christmas lights. All right, let's just make a quick glance around the garage. Now, we can add that air filter on at the end, right when the engine's lowered into place. So I think in order to lower it into place, we need to get the subframe in there. So this is us dropping the engine in finally. I'd like to turn on the boombox again, but maybe we can put our own tunes in here some other time. All right. Oh, careful now. Let's see if we can drop this thing into place. Wow, this is going to be interesting. Can we slide it in under the car? Maybe we can... actually, maybe we can just slide it in. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, there it went. Hold on. Just need to place it into position here. Oh, we had it just a second ago. We had it in the right position. We just need to make sure. Oh, that was it again. Oh, come on now. There we go. Perfect. All right, now how do we bolt that into position? Does that have to be bolted in? Take a look under the car here. Oh, yeah, there's some bolts here. It's just anybody's guess as to what the size is. I'm not sure. All right, let's see if we can... Oh, man, we're going to have to bring the toolbox over. Let's carry that thing over here. How do we pick it up? There we go. You're coming with me. Okay, so we're going to get the subframe in there. Then we're going to lower it into place. I don't even know what time it is. I wish we had a cell phone. It's 1995, so basically the best thing we have is like, what, a PS1? The Xbox didn't even exist. And some of you watching probably didn't even exist. What year were you born, by the way? Raptor was born in 1988. Yes, that makes me very old, I guess. All right, let's get those in there. All right, that's one bolt into position. Very good. And how do we get the other one? From inside the car, maybe? No. All right, let's go over to the other side. Maybe there's only 2 bolts. That doesn't make sense, though. There should be another access point inside. Okay, more of these bolts are good. I like the garage at least lighting up the car. That's helpful. Let's jump inside here. I don't see any position. There's got to be a way to bolt the subframe on from inside. Do we have to lift the car up maybe in order to do this? I'm not sure. I saw there was a small jack over here. See if we can maybe put it underneath there. I don't know. We'll have to see. Again, this is my first time doing this, and I think everything's been going pretty good. So you got to give me some credit on that one. That's been amazing. It's been an amazing experience so far. I like this game immensely. So if you like it, I would say make sure you pick it up because this is really nice. Is it lifting the car up? There we go. Yeah, come on up. Wow, the banging sound is hilarious. I don't even think this is going to work really. I don't think it's going to do much. It's pretty lifted. But I can't actually see anything underneath there. We'll come back and check on it though. Oh wait, maybe there. Oh wait, there's a space inside the. Okay, there's got to be another port or something to get. There's got to be bolts in the back, right? I must be missing something somewhere. Whatever. We'll come back. We'll make sure we get it in there. Now, time for the engine. Everything's been in place, right? We've got our main gears and everything are in there, right? I don't actually remember putting a drive gear in there, but I don't see anything over here. Did we put? Yeah, we put the clutch disc on. What else do we need? We put on headers and carburetor. There's some wheel hubs there. We'll get those later. Yeah, gauges and such. Okay. All right. Now we need to figure out what size these bolts are. Actually. Oh, let's bring the toolbox back in here. That's going to be useful. So, we're going to need to go drinking. I think. Let's grab a drink. Take a little bit of a break. We've been up to some good work here today. Let's grab ourselves a beer. Actually, let's grab one of the cold ones. Oh my God. Cow beer. Yes! Give me that deliciousness. Is he going to throw it on the floor? I hope not. Oh, he just throws it. Where'd it go? I hope he's not littering. I don't know where it went. All right, let's grab another. Oh, we'll just grab a beer this time. Come on over here, beer. Oh, my God, beer, you're going crazy. Wow. All right, shut the door. There we go. And into the trash can. Oh, it emptied the trash can from the last time we were here. Okay, everything's looking good. Thirst is good. Dirtiness, we'll take a sauna here in a little while. But for now, oh yes, we got to go back and grab our toolbox. Then once we've got that, we're going to figure out which, I don't know. What one do you think it's going to be? I'm not sure. What number? Let's put it down here. We'll have to find out. We'll just, can we set it right down here? This will be perfect. All right, let's try one of these larger ones. I guess we could put on, actually, if we move it onto the table, this would be best. All right, let's try this. There we go. And let's put the hoist into the position underneath the table. There we go. All right. Okay, this should allow us to do it then. Stand up here. There we go. Oh, finally, we got some... that's an easy way to do this. Oh, there we go. We found it. Okay, now how do we link it up to the engine? There needs to be some sort of a port or something like that in order to tighten this thing up. Let's move this toolbox over here. Perfect. We bumped around a bunch of oil and spray paints and such. All right, we'll put the air filter out here for now. I wonder if I have to get a new air filter. Do we have to buy... Actually, that's one thing I didn't buy was an air filter. I didn't see any at the store. Hopefully we don't need that. Okay, let's rotate the engine here. Let's see. Does it lock into... Oh, oil filter, don't do that. Oh, great. It loosens the oil filter every time I do that. Come on, oil filter. There you go. All right. Let's see. Should be a way to hoist this on here. I'm not sure. Does it... Can I just bolt it on like this? Will it snap to it or something? Oh, it does. Oh, that was good. Okay. All right. Now we can move it over to the car. Very good. We'll move it over on this side. All right. We're finally putting her into the engine. Into the compartment. She's almost alive, folks. This is finally the moment of truth here in what seems to be Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, except in Finland, because, man, that's where we are right now. It's a beautiful country. And there we go. We got our hoists ready into position. Okay, now all we got to do is lower it down. That looks to be pretty... Engine, where'd you go? Oh, you got to be kidding me. Engine, you were supposed to come with. We'll just carry that over there and pretend like that never happened. Oh, look at this. Oh, here it is. Oh, by the way, the rocker cover. We got to tighten that up too, don't we? We'll put that on last. That's okay. We'll tighten that up once we put it in the car. That's something we can take off anyway. In fact, I think you can... Is there a way to do valve adjustments through there? I think you can... I think you want to take this thing off in order to do adjustments and such. So we'll take that cover off a little bit later. All right, let's try to pick it up again with the, stop that oil filter. Let's pick this up with the hoist again. I thought, you saw it snap to it, so that's why I thought it was all good to go. I didn't even realize I left it on the table. How hilarious. Oh, how do we, oh, we gotta lower it? Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, we gotta pick this thing up off the floor. All right, let's just wheel it back into the thing. I'm not waiting 25 minutes for that. Okay, let's pick that up again. So the headlights are one thing that'll have to go on last, as well as a few other small attachments. We got the cool grill. I wonder when the parents are coming back. Maybe we can throw a party here. That'll be cool. All right, let's get this thing back into position. So I tightened up the bolts. It seemed to have snapped to it, but I guess not. We'll have to see if we can pick it up off the desk again, off the table here, off the maintenance bay. Okay, there we go. All right, you're back into position now. You're coming with me this time. Oh, let's get our wrench out. There we go. All right, it seemed to have snapped with it, but I thought it would come with. Is this the other one? Okay, I guess we got to fiddle with it a little bit. Not sure exactly if that's coming with or not. Nope. I don't see anywhere specifically to attach it. But I don't know. Let's try to raise it up a little bit. Can we just hold? Oh, we got to click every single time? Boy, that is annoying. All right, let's try this again. Boy, I thought I saw somebody like do this once briefly as they were lowering the engine into the car. I thought it like snapped to it. Though you can tell I don't know what I'm doing yet. Let's try to move it over here. It kind of snapped to it before. Let's loosen these all the way. All right, let's loosen them 100%. See what that does. Okay. Now let's put the engine over here. See if it just moves or something like that. All right, we're going to tighten it up. Maybe the engine has to be facing the other way, though. When we put it in there, the engine should be facing this way, right? No, it'll have to go the other way. We're going to flip it around. Yeah, that might be part of the problem. Yeah, because this front end here, yep, that's where it'll be facing when we put it into the car. There we go. All right, let's snap that last one into place. Oh, there. Well, there it goes again now. See, now it kind of moved on its own. It completely teleported. Boy, this is going to be interesting. Will it move away from the desk? Oh, and then it doesn't come with. That's weird. It snaps to it, but then it doesn't actually go along. Let's stand up again. That bolt's completely tightened. And same with this one. Let's try putting the engine over here. Let's do it again. Alright, so finding out apparently there's like a teleport feature or something. Why don't you just teleport yourself back into the car? How about that, mister? Huh? That'd be really helpful. Alright. Let's see. Okay, that's one in there. Now the next one. Is it because I wasn't tightening it all the way? Alright, the bolt... There it goes. Alright, the bolt is there. Where's the other bolt? Okay, I think we got them all. And then it doesn't come with. What the... Trying to pick it up, but it doesn't want to come along. Yep, both bolts are fully tightened. Yeah, I'm making sure we're testing that out. That's interesting. I'm sure there's something... Well, then again, for those of you who know what you're doing, for those of you who are mechanics and such, this typically isn't a feature you would see, a teleporting engine block. It's not really something that would really happen, I think. But this should be the way that it goes. It should lock on this way. So that way, when we lower it into the engine, this position here will be in front, and all the drive goes out the back end. Interesting. Maybe we can just, can we just carry it over there? Because this is just being weird. I want to put it on the hoist, but now it's just being a butt. There we go. We've been very strong, by the way. We've been, we've been doing a lot of, there we go. Perfect. Is that good? No, I think we're going to need the actual engine block, or the actual hoist in order to put this in here correctly. Uh-oh. Something's getting loosened. It's probably that damn oil filter again. Yep. All right. I don't know how exactly... Yeah, we shouldn't be doing this, obviously. We need to use the hoist in order to do this. Let's put it over here. I guess we have to kind of... It is a game, so you have to cheat. Well, not cheat, but sometimes you have to work around things. So sometimes that's necessary. But I think all you really have to do is just lock these bolts in place, but it doesn't necessarily show or say where. Oh, we're stuck on the stairs here. There we go. All right, let's move through this again. Okay, back onto the car you go. Very good. All right, now down. Oh, boy, this is going to take forever. Oh, my God. Now, we've lifted the car up slightly, which I thought would help maybe in getting the little bit of the engine underneath there, you know, with the hoist wheels and such under there, I guess the frame. All right, let's try this some more here. Now, this glorious finish technology of the hoist handle. Jesus, it's taking forever. You ever work one of these in real life? I have. These things just take forever. Any sort of hydraulic hoist. I think what we used to do is we would actually work on some lawnmowers as well, and we would lift up the front end of the mower with an engine hoist as well. Just made things a lot easier. Obviously, a lot overkill, but okay, we should be good here on lowering that thing down. That's close enough. So let's see if it snaps to it now. Maybe it was just the desk or something. All right, let's undo the bolts on this. It's like a weird. Is it morning? Is it night? I'm not sure. Wow, thirst seems to go up so much in this game. I'm gonna go put my head under the faucet, I think. All right, let's do that. Take a quick little break. I'm gonna go into the shower. Oh yeah, that's right. It's always. I always think it's down the hall. It's actually through here and then through this door as well. All right, let's see. I know I was raised in a barn, I guess, leaving all the doors open. There we go. Thirst goes right down. You'd think dirtiness would go down too, because you're like literally putting your face and head under a faucet, but I guess not. And let's grab rum for the road. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, sometimes you just got to grab a freebie. Just take it off the edge. That's all. There we go. All right, perfect. A little water and beer. Now it's like Michelob. Let's go ahead and put in the rest of these bolts here. All right, that should be good. Okay, now the engine seems to be hoisted. It actually is off the ground. Or actually, can we lift it up off the ground? Let's see now. We can. All right, perfect. So it must have just been the table. I don't know what it was, but now I thought we would want to bring this in. Is there a way we can turn it once it's lifted? Because we're going to have to bring it in from an angle then, and we'll have to bolt it from the front. I thought it'd come in straight on, but regardless, the fact that we lifted it was a good deal. All right, we're just going to lift it up a little bit more here. We should be good to go. We need to get some money, too. I want to go on some other jobs. What should we do first for jobs, by the way? You guys want to see me deliver firewood? I saw a septic tank we have to do. What else? Not sure. Not sure what else we have to do. Okay, so this is going to be a little difficult there in order to get this thing in. All right, so we just got to make sure we position it correctly. It's got to be obviously in the center of the engine here. A little bit more to the right. Okay, we got to be behind it. All right, here we go, engine. You're going in there. I swear, you're going in there. All right, let's lower it down. And again, the engine hoist will lower it at a little bit of an angle, too. It comes a little bit closer to the piston, so it'll move a little bit to the left as we lower things. Let's go ahead and lower it about halfway here, and then we'll see. I wonder if we can actually, can we disassemble this? That'd be cool if we can do maintenance on everything. That's looking pretty straight, and I'm hoping I didn't have, I'm sure I missed a bolt on there. I just couldn't see it. So anything else we have to tighten up, we will. Is the, okay, all right. Everything's looking nice. All right. Now, I think we have to get it into those clips down there, so let's keep on lowering it. It just needs to get a little closer in order for me to see. So here we go, the moment of truth on the red racer. This is going to be fantastic. And then we can show off against that other guy. Maybe we can get engine upgrades? I don't know. Oh. Okay, she finally touched the... Okay, let's see here. Okay, so the engine's in the center. Where exactly do we need to put things? Okay. Oh, I see, right here. There's a little bit of a clip here. Okay, we just need to keep fidgeting with it. Is that even a word? Fidgeting? We're fidgeting with it, I guess. I think there just needs to be some bolts or something to appear if we're doing it correctly. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, yeah, the rocker cover. That's another thing. We'll take that off and make those adjustments as soon as it's in the car. A couple other things I want to bring over, though. Oh, the air filter is another thing we'll have to throw on. Anything else? Oh, yeah, well, let's grab our toolbox. We're going to have to do some adjustments from here. So let's put this over here. Bring our toolbox over. See if we can put that down the right way. There we go. And our air filter will Oh, I thought it said alternator for a second. Can we actually open this thing? No, we can't. Okay. All right. Let's get back to mounting the engine in here. So I'm not sure exactly what has to happen here. Oh, there's where the battery goes. We can pop that in. Let's get a few more parts in here now that we're lowering and assembling stuff. The battery's down here, right? Oh yeah, here's the battery. Okay. I wonder if it matters which way we put that in. Okay. Perfect. And then the hood, we can get that over here too. We'll assemble that next. Wow, this looks so cool. Like, look at that. We've almost got everything ready to go here. This looks great. Absolutely astonishing. Look at that. So proud of it. We're just putting the engine in. She's almost alive. Anybody want to name her, by the way, other than Red Racer? We can name it many different things, whatever you guys have for ideas. Okay. Now's the time to name her before she's born. Right now she's sleeping, but soon she'll be a real beast. All right, I'm just hesitant on whether or not we have to move it around a little bit. I'm trying to see exactly where it would attach. We should have it in correctly, right? Because the drivetrain, this isn't the wrong way. Because the power comes out from behind and should go through the car. Actually, there's no nothing for the. Is it a rear wheel drive car? Yeah, it looks like it could be. You see the drivetrain that might go through the whole car. Could be a four-wheeler too, but I doubt that. Where is that? Where is the drivetrain on this thing? Is it a front-wheel drive car? Looks like it goes through the middle. Could be. I don't actually see that in there, so it might just be front-wheel drive only. Front and rear bumper. Steering column. Oh, that's going to be necessary. That's going to make us not die. All right, let's go ahead and pop back in there. All right, let's see if we can get this engine in here. We're going to fiddle with this a little bit more. What did that do? What is this thing? Oh, it's just the hoist handle. All right, so a little bit finicky here. We're going to get this here in a second. Let's try to push it forward just a tad. And we'll lower it down a little bit more. I don't know how it... I think green bolts will pop up when we've done it right. Do we have to get that little spike there into that thing here? Jeez, man. That noise when you bam into things. It's alright. It's just going to take a little trial and error. Again, I've not done this before, so I'm sure there's going to be the rage. And I was so angry and frustrated at watching it. It's like, relax. We're just building a car. It's a fun activity. It's like doing Lego. Grown-up Legos, basically. Oh, that's what the game should be called, Grown-up Legos. But it's from Finland. They don't have Legos up here. Legos are from Denmark. Cars are from Finland. Do I have to release it before? Well, maybe I should release it. No, we kind of did that before. We got to fidget this thing around a little bit. Fidget roller, I guess the name of this thing is. There we go. All right. Well, we've kind of got it in the right spot. Let's keep lowering a little bit more. Yeah, this shouldn't be too hard. Just need it to appear. I will pick it up just a little bit. I like how it's banging around everything. All right. Oh, okay. It fell off the hoist then all of a sudden. Okay. You don't want to do that. You were supposed to stay on the hoist. All right. So rather than frustrating everyone for 40 minutes, I'm going to... Oh my god. I'm going to figure this one out. Here we go.